What's up, guys? So today we're bringing back a series that a lot of people have, I think, enjoyed, and I like doing it myself. So we are reviewing duels, okay? I have maybe like 5 or 6 duels I want to watch. We have a special guest today. We are joined by Professor Proxolol, okay? Obviously these glasses are real and they make me look very smart, so let's just jump into it and see how we do. Okay, so the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna watch the duel in full speed at first, and then we'll slow it down, and I'll try to give you guys some pointers, see what happened, see what I did right, see what they did wrong, because obviously I never make mistakes. So let's get into it. We both flourish, okay? Try to drag, good movement right here. A little drag action. Okay, combo feint to parry. Same move, hit him with the feint, and he dies. Okay, so let's watch that in slow motion. Okay, so we both flourish, we're good to go. Right here, he starts with a just regular swing. I chamber it, and I try to give him a little drag action. I give him some shoulder, bring it back. Unfortunately, he sees it, he blocks it. That's fine, we keep going. Now, watch his swing right here. He goes for an overhead, and I start moving to the left. So he swings like this on his right, and I move left. That means that, let's say he feinted me and that I messed up my parry, I would have gone under his swing. It doesn't really play a big part right now because obviously my parry timing was right, but if I got feinted, I would have been right under that swing. That would have been a good defensive play from me. Right here, he starts his stab right before me, okay, just a little bit before me, and since we're both going at the same time, I realize quickly that he's gonna stab me before I do, so I have to just cancel it into a parry right here. He would have landed it first. I go right back into riposte, so I kind of try to mess him up here just by stabbing, looking at the ground. Makes my animation looks a bit funky. Go with a drag right here. Now notice how when you want to drag an overhead, you don't have to drag up. You can drag to the side and catch him with the tip of your blade in his foot. So right here, I go to the right, and that's a drag right here. Perfect drag. Hit him with the little block action, try to get him with an excel. Again, he attacks me, and I hit him with the same move. Just notice how I drag to the side. You don't have to drag upwards, and it's a lot easier for myself to drag to the side because you can still see him. You just put him on the edge of your screen, and your sword is gonna come right back. Now you have to be careful because if he's good, if he's fast, he could jump over it. So you have to be ready to just like jerk off your mouse to the upwards, try to catch him with that blade. Right here, I just hit him with a quick little feint. I suggest here binding your underswing. I have R. R is my underswing and Q is my feint. So I just hit him with the R, Q, R. Your character's like, not a lot of people feint doing underswings. So people get caught off guard by that, and that's how I got him. Okay, we're good to go here on the second duel. Dodge the first attack, dodge the second attack, beautiful movement. He likes to drag, so we try to counter that. Here we have a beautiful read on the kick, and then we go for my my go-to move, the stab into side drag. Beautiful move. Let's watch that in slow motion. Okay, so right here we're going at it. Right here, I walk towards his attack to make sure that he doesn't like get a good excel and he doesn't get a good drag. By walking towards someone's weapon, you kind of like lower the window of a drag or an excel, because if he excels it and you just walk in his swing by parrying, you're parrying, right? And if you walk into a drag, then it's not really a drag because you're walking towards it. Okay, so that's what I did right there. You wanna, if you're fighting someone who drags or excels a lot, you can walk towards the weapon, and that gives you a little bit of more time and just helps you survive. So right here, walk towards the weapon. I whiff my parry, doesn't matter, I don't get hit, okay, that's fine. Here, he starts another attack. Now, instead of walking towards the weapon is on his far side. I'm right there, okay, the weapon's here. I just go around him, I circle around, so if he tries to excel, I'm already behind him. If he tries to drag, same thing, I'm behind him, I'm safe. Right here, I keep circling around, I get behind him, I start my swing. He's good enough to do a combo feint to parry, so like I don't hit him, but on your average opponent, he's gonna get hit right there. Keep going. Let's just back off a little bit. You'll see that I walk towards the weapon. Okay, keep walking towards the weapon. He doesn't drag it. He doesn't excel it. He doesn't really have a choice because I'm already on the weapon. What is he going to do? So we keep going. Try to hit him with a little feint. He blocks that. Here, walk towards the weapon again. Hit him with the usual stab into side drag. Works every time, 60% of the time. Here, that is just a beauty play, right? Watch this. I'm walking towards him so much. I'm all up in his face. He goes for a kick, right? The kick, I just read it, okay? I just bamboozle. Take a step back, start a stab. Beautiful. At that point, he's just completely bamboozled because I did the greatest play of my entire career, okay? Read the kick. He doesn't know what to do. Just falls under the feint, crumbles. He did beat me the next duel, but we're not going to talk about that, okay? Good fight. That's pretty much it on this one. Okay, we got our third duel. We are both ready to go. Flourishing. Starts with a little chamber. Block. Stab into drag. Keep swinging. Just trading hits. Right here, somehow I don't chamber that. That's fine. He gets really aggressive. Hit him with a nice kick. Somehow I can't punish it. He's going a little crazy. Good distance management. Okay, go into a combo after a whiff. Right here, we finish him. Let's watch that in slow motion. Okay, we have flourished. We are ready. Right here, he does start with the offense. I wish I attacked first because usually you get the advantage if you attack first. You know, just set your tone, control the fight out. That's what I think. At least I like to be offensive at first. Doesn't matter though. We hit him with the chamber, and please note that we have attempted to excel the chamber. Okay, you don't want to just hit him with a normal chamber, right? You want to make sure that you give some spice to your attack. Look right here, we're looking completely at his right. That means that my attack will connect to his body faster. You don't want to just look straight at him, okay? Your attack has no flavor. I feel like Gordon Ramsay right now. You want to make sure that you excel or you drag, just to mix it up a little bit. So right here, again, we just keep blocking. Get him with the usual stab to drag combo. Right here, hit him with a feint. Again, I get him with the feint and I excel my attack. You want to make sure that you give him just a short amount of time as possible to defend. Somehow he still manages to block that. To my surprise, I was sure I would hit that, but you know, whenever you feint someone, just make sure you excel it. Just give them the shortest window possible to defend. Right here, he goes for an attack. Easy chamber. Somehow I don't chamber that stab. Okay, that kind of surprised me. I really thought that I had the timing on this, but whatever. We still fight back. Right here, he somehow just goes through my attack. Keep chambering. Right here, he gets up in my face. You don't let him get in your face, right? If they're walking towards you, it is prime time to give them a kick in the face. You got to be careful though, because sometimes they'll try to bait it. Okay, they'll push and they'll bring it back. So you have to be careful. This guy doesn't do it. Gets boot to the face. That's an easy 20 damage. And some stamina drain. Perfect for me. Right here, he gets me with a nice swing. That's fine. He goes a little crazy though. He turns his back on me and he just goes for a random hit. As soon as that hit, he should have at least looked at me to see what I was doing, because usually when you land a hit, it's still your turn to attack. So he has no reason to run away right now, because he just landed a hit on me. It's still his turn to attack, because it's usually attack, defend, attack, defend, attack. You get a hit, still your turn to attack. He turns away, no reason. He should have looked at me. So he still takes his attack, but he's not even looking at me. He just hits the ground. That's my cue to just jump in and punish. Right here, easy punish for me. Right there, we both go for a YOLO excel. We both whiff. Not the recommended course of actions. But see, right here, I know I'm whiffing. There's no reason for me to not go for a second hit, because I can kind of tell that he's walking back towards me, and I'm looking at him. So I just whiff the first one and go for a combo, because if he was to just walk back, not looking, he would walk right into that combo. So that's a good play for me. You just want to stay on the offensive. He blocks it. Right here, I go for an easy block, easy parry. I don't even do anything special here, just swing, and somehow that goes straight through his parry. Unlucky from him, not sure, but that's how we do it. Good fight. Let's move on to the next one. Our last duel here, beautiful duel. very good opponent. I surprised him with an Excel early. Try to go for my little drag. Doesn't work. Walk towards the weapon to limit the drags and the Excels. A lot going on here. Try to manage the distance. Good offense right here. Could have kicked me. Very dangerous. I got lucky. Nice drag. I hit him with the nasty drag and we finish him. Let's watch that. Okay, here is our last duel. The guy's 19-2. He knows what he's doing. Very beautiful fight. He goes straight into a nice right swing that I chamber into the fastest Excel I've ever seen. Okay, watch this timing right here. Boom. Look at this Excel. Okay, I'm looking at the ocean. I am looking at my future. Okay, this guy is way behind me. Boom, smack him in the face. Super great Excel, okay? If all my Excels were this good, I'd probably be the best player in the game, okay? So we land that hit. It's our hit, right? If you watch the previous segment, you land a hit, it's still your turn, okay? That's why he's backing off, because he knows it, right? Okay, watch that again. I land a hit, he doesn't go for a swing. He's experienced, he knows what he's doing. He lets me go for my second swing. Go for it. I try to go for a little chamber action, doesn't work. Here I walk towards the weapon. Good defense. Same thing right here. He's mixing up his attack. Here, that was a crazy drag. I got very lucky because his animation finished a little too early, but he had me with that drag. I got lucky. Here, I'm already on the weapon, so there's not much that can happen here. There's no way he drags that enough because I'm like on the weapon. I'm inside his arm. He's not gonna excel that. And I do an early parry just because I know that if he excels it, I'll block it right away. Block that. Right here, nice defense from him. I just throw out a random stab. Why not? Okay, he's right there. Maybe he would have walked into it. That's fine. Right here, go for another chamber. I try to excel it. Go for a little... This is a powerful move, guys. Like, this is no joke. This little look down into overhead drag is not... It ain't like... It's not a kid's move, right? It's solid. Right here, look down, go for a drag. Works every time. Now, if you do it too many times against the same guy, he's gonna get used to it, okay? So what you can do is, when you look down for that drag, instead of like morphing into an overhead, just raise your head and stab him in the face. People do not expect that. You hit him with the stab morph, and then at one point you just go with the stab. He does not expect it. Get stabs in the face. You just land it. In this position, it's also really good to note that I was being so aggressive. I was not even thinking about a kick. If he went for a kick right there, that would have ruined my life. My stamina would be way down. He would be right back in this fight. Right here, I'm just walking towards him. I'm giving him a free kick. He has a free kick, but it doesn't happen. So we just keep going. So here, good little drag. He goes for a chamber and managed to block that. Again, look at this Excel right here. This is how you create offense without spending stamina. We're not feinting. We're excelling and dragging. The problem is, if you do too many feints, your stamina bar will just go down, down, down. You will lose your weapon and lose the duel, okay? So you need to be able to create offense without spending stamina. That's what we're doing here. That's why there's so many drags, so many excels. Also, feints, when you reach to a certain level, they're very easy to read. So, right here, crazy excel. I'm all the way left. Right here, beautiful drag from him. That's just a mistake on my part. I was not able to read it. He did a beautiful drag, catches me right in the face. I blocked too early. Right here, little chamber, and I hit him with the drag. I've been excelling a lot, and so it's a good mix-up from my part to drag it, but it's also because he's walking towards the left side. If he was walking towards my weapon, he would have blocked that, but instead he is walking away. That opens a window for my drag to work properly, and that's when I get him right here. There we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little duel review. If you guys want to see more, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Slap that like button, subscribe to the channel if you've been enjoying the content, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye bye.